Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be doing a video of ranking the first 10 books in the Animorphs series, since I have just finished book number 10 in the Animorphs series, The Android. So, for those who don't know, The Animorphs is a series about a group of kids who meet an alien on their way home from school who gets killed, but before he dies, he gives them the power to morph into animals and to help stop a different race of aliens from taking over the world. And that's where it begins. That's book 1. And in this rating, book 1 is rated pretty low on this list, so it just gets better and better from there. So, now getting into my rankings. So so number 10, so the one I'm ranking lowest on this list, is number 6, The Capture. I just didn't like it. At that point in the book, I felt like I was ready for something new, which book number 7 definitely gave me. I just felt like number 6 is like, we've been doing this for 6 books. I'm ready for something else. Books are all awesome. There's just some things that I didn't like. And it was really, I just felt like there's nothing new, there's nothing interesting happening in this book. I'm ready for the next book. And the 7th book is in the top 5 versus, yeah. But anyways, as I was talking about the other book by Rachel's perspective, number 2, The Visitor, it was just, like, I almost stopped the series after number 2 because of this book. It was like there was like a cat, and I was like, and it was just weird. It was just, I was like, you know, and then like the cat, like, so Rachel turns into a cat, and the whole time I'm just like, Rachel, what are you doing? The whole book. So then, where are we? So my 8th pick is number 1, The Invasion, which, like, is the book that got me into it. I read this, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta read this whole series, but yet it's number 8 on this list. It was a great beginning, but I personally am not someone who likes first books in a series. First books in a series, I'm always hesitant to give, even if it's a really good series, to give good ratings to when I start a series, because I know it's just going to get better from there. I just personally don't like first books. That's something about me. But I've known people who are the opposite, and they think series get worse as they go. But me personally, it was a great book. It introduced the characters really well, introduced the conflict, you know, of them trying to stop the world from getting invaded, save the planet, you know. But just, it was good, but the other books were better. That's what I would say about a lot of these on the list. Like, they're all really good, minus, I would say, maybe the 6th one was my least favorite. But even that one I gave 3.5 stars. So the next book, which is going to be number 7 on the list, is going to be number 3, The Encounter. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. I'll be honest, I don't even know how much I remember of this book. It was just kind of whatever. But it got me back into the series. It was better, you know, like number 2, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to read this. Number 3, I was like, okay, I'm going to continue on this series. And then, number 6, the one I just read, number 10, The Android. I love learning about the Chi, which is another race, another alien race that is actually an android. And there was just a lot of cool stuff. But it's just, like, we're getting to the point where, you know, like, we have 10 amazing books we have to nitpick somewhere. Like, it was just, like, I don't think it's one that's gonna minus the part about the dogs, which I won't spoil for you, and the cheats. It's really not that memorable. And it was a little, like, heavy at the end, a little sad, which I don't usually mind in a book, but I was like... So then, again, this is heading into my top 5. So these are all amazing books. A lot of these are gonna be on my end of the year, my top whatever number I decide to do. So these are the really good books. I believe these all got at least 5 stars in my rating. I think a lot of these got 5+ stars, but these are my top 5 Animorphs books. And I know one of the ones on here is a lot of people hate on it, but I'm going to tell you, I love it. So, number 5 is actually number 5, The Predator. And I remember loving it. There's a good twist in it, but some of the parts of the book kind of dragged. There were some really, really good parts, but it wasn't as consistently good as some of these other books that are on this list. So number 4 is the one people always love to hate on. It's going to be number 9. I loved it. I loved just listening to Cassie talk. A lot of people weren't in for a book that was purely message related and didn't really add to the plot and just kind of added to the characters. I was here for it, and especially after book 7 and 8 that were just go, 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 go. I needed a little break. So this was just like, I just sat down and read it, and it was just kind of, I loved just sitting and reading it, and it was just good the whole way throughout. Very consistent pacing. Like I said with number 5 was like, oh, it was up, and then, oh, I don't know what's going on for a while, and 9 was very consistent pacing, and the ending was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. I won't spoil it for you, but it was funny. It was just kind of a fun book, but again, it didn't really add to the story too much. I guess you don't really have to read it to understand the book. Like, you could completely skip 9, but I was glad I didn't, because it was really good. And it was Cassie's perspective. And this is going to be a little controversial, but Cassie and Marco are my favorite characters. So, I know a lot of people have feelings about that. I mean, it's booktube, no, it's talking about kids' books. I mean, I don't really think anybody really cares, but people do like to hate on those too. So, number 3 is going to be number 8, the Alien. Axe is probably my other favorite character, but I don't know. He is a different species, obviously. He's an Adelaide. And I just loved hearing his perspective, and I didn't realize he had so many secrets going on, and we find out a big, big secret about the Adelaide world. It was just fun, and hearing his perspective and getting in his head. It was just kind of a fun time. Now, number 2 is going to be another Cassie perspective one, and that's going to be number 4, The Message. And the dolphin morph made the entire book. Just like how the dolphins were, how the dolphins fit into how humans are, and how dolphins are different, and how well thought out it was. This is the book where they find Axe, actually. But it was just amazing, and just made you, like, just the feelings it gave you, and the whole, it was an amazing book. I highly recommend, number 4. Highly recommend this whole series. If you have not read Animorphs, it's never too late. as I know, because I wanted to read them when I was a kid, and I was just like, it's a big series, and when you're little, you're like, that's too much work, but now I'm already 10 books in, so, and then number 1 is going to be number 7, The Stranger, which is an amazing book. If you are somebody who's read Animorphs, that's the one where we first meet the Eleminus, or Elemis, I don't know exactly how you say it, but it was wild, and there was a little bit of seeing a potential future, and they make a big advance, and they make some big moves, and this story, which was like, because after 6 was a good book, there was kind of a little twist at the end, but it was kind of resolved very quickly. But number 7, I was like, finally, let's get going. So yeah, that was really good. And yeah, so that is my ranking of the first 10 books. And I hope you'll check out the Animorphs books for yourself. Don't take my word for it. If you've read the Animorphs books, please tell me your top and least favorite in the comments. And please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And see you next time.